Whether one intentionally practices a particular japa or not, Hamsa japa goes on continuously in each living being from the first breath. It is said that the two letters Hum, Ha and Sakar exist in the vital air and go in and out during our respiration. The Hamsa japa is unbroken while a person still has life within him. So when we chant Om Namah Shivaya, there is a doership, isn't it? I am chanting, isn't it? But when we become available to this Hamsa, which is at the next personality level, at the speech which is at the body level, it is gross. Om Namah Shivaya, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. But when we come to the breath, which is the next personality, subtler aspect of our personality, there is already a continuous japa going on, which is Hamsa. The Hamsa japa is unbroken while a person still has life within him. The yogis call it as a japa. This means that japa which doesn't need to be chanted, yet it is going on. And invoke it in the 6 chakras or energy centers in the subtle body. A realized master will contemplate on the meaning of this Hansa Gayatri japa that flows through him in a continuous stream. We have seen during our study of Gayatri Mantra that it leads to the realization of the pure self through the identity between the Atman and Brahman. I am, he I am, he I am. Who is that he? Or that I am? That is the Brahman I am, I. Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi is Hamsa, your Soham mantra. The meaning and their subtle, what they are indicating, that should be where our attention is, not on just mechanical chanting. Hansa Gayatri is to be understood in the same manner as well. The great Pranava or Omkara Japa has the same meaning. What is uttered in one syllable Omkara is said in 2 letters called the Hamsa Gayatri. So I just told you before that Om itself has become Hum and Sa, and that Hum and Sa itself has become Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. That is the grosser expression. So Om Bhurbhuva Swaha is the gross, Hamsa is the subtle, and Om is the subtlest. That is the unstruck sound, that is the para. The mere mechanical chanting of the mantra without comprehending its deepest meaning is useless in making the mind still and centered. And crossing the ocean of samsara is not possible unless the meaning, that why we are chanting, what is the impact of the word Om Bhurbhuva Swaha, what is the impact of the word Soham, what is the impact of the syllable Om. Until that is not contemplated upon, just mere chanting, it will bring about some peace, but it will not be absolute peace. That is your nature. This requires strenuous effort on the part of the sadhaka, while it comes effortlessly to the realized sage. When one is still ignorant, firmly attached to gross worldly things, one needs to take up the tools of sandhya at the correct sandhya time to perform japa. So if you do whatever your mantra is, whether it is Om Bhurbhuva Swaha, whether it is Soham, or whether it is Om, at the morning time, at the noon time, and at the evening time, you can accelerate your unfoldment. Why? Because you are tuning into the natural vibration, the natural calming of the mind at those periods of the day, because rest of the time either the mind is in tamas or it is in rajas. So take advantage, isn't it? And in this manner we have seen what sandhya means, and now we go to the next one, which is the tarpanam, or offering of oblations to the deceased ancestors. Why that is done, we will see that next time. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Just sit quietly for a minute or two.